Hi everyone, it's the 24th of April and I'm Burak from Trading Channels, and this is the weekend update. As always, we'll start with S&P 500 ES mini contract. Look, last week's action was extremely surprising, I think even for bears, because I thought, first of all, my original expectation, let's talk about that one. This was the top band, this is the bottom band of the green, so I thought this is breaking to the upside. And then obviously we had a kind of an upwards channel here, but then it broke that one to the downside in a big way after reversing. That's faking the breakout, and it came down. Now even the green bottom band is broken, so that is a huge failure of a bull flag. The next potential support is this golden one. That is a very but unlikely to hold in my view. That is combined with the blue one. So I'm going to look at the long term here. This blue support right there had indications or projections into the future. So that's like a really nice internal support. And it's coming to that level for the fifth time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now it's coming there for the fifth time, and the golden support, or the golden previous resistance rail, is going to be back tested. So we may get a bounce off that level, and I'm going to show you. It's more or less 4,240. So that's like 10, 15 points down from the close at 4,251. And then maybe we get a bounce, but then after that I still expect more downside, because this sort of momentum doesn't just die off. We will probably see a bit of a correction of that, and then start coming down again to break that blue support. And the next blue support, we have a line here. That's the next one. And ultimately, if we are going to form a major bull flag, and the red bottom band, so that red channel may be forming if it's come all the way to 3,900, and that's the potential major support here. So even like we get a bounce and come back down and then rally, that would be here another support into the future. So those levels are very much 2,000. Yeah, that's around 4,000. And the next one will be 3,930. These are long shots. I will be watching, of course, the price action, and I can change my mind quite quickly. However, right now it all looks extremely bearish. Dow Jones had a very nice bull flag breakout right here. This was the bull flag breakout, and I thought this is going to get all the way there to the 37,000. That's why I was quite convinced that this is going to be a really nice, but the price action trumps everything. And after I saw this price action, I thought, this bull flag is gone now. So this was the bull flag. Okay, I'm not really plotting really nice parallel lines with my cursor, but look at this. This was the breakout, and now it's gone back in completely. The previous large broken bull flag, which was back tested 1, 2, 3, 4 times, it is now getting back tested again, and I even see that it already breaking into this. So at the close, it has already broken back into it. So that is extremely bearish sell-off here right now. And the next potential support is the green one. So this is this entire move. So you can see the previous internal support right here was broken and back tested twice, and it came down from there to form the blue bull flag, broken back, but now it's broken back into it again, which is kind of, yes, it may come back all the way to the green bottom band. And I'm going to also show you another potential bull flag, and if it does happen, then it would be something like this. So if it comes here next week, something like that, and then that will be the double support to buy into. So that red and the green they may come, that's like if it tests that on that day at this level and bounces, I'm going to be a big buyer here. And that day is 6th of May. So even the date is kind of there. This is ideal case, of course. 6th of May, around this level on Dow Jones. The level is 31,360. That is on the futures contract, current contract. So Nasdaq. Look, there's quite a few lines. I'm going to explain it one by one. The red top band held, okay, that was 16,750. And there was also another top band touch. You know, everything was kind of showing a bit more correction. And I thought after that correction it would come up to touch that again, but that's not what it did. Came down quite a bit. And then finally, we had a nice, very, very clean break to the upside out of this black bull flag. So then, of course, the idea was for it to get to at least 16,000 and then maybe form another long term and then rally. So that's everything I had. Kind of, this is a correction phase, choppy period. Maybe it can go on for another year. All of those things were going through my head. And finally, once the black top band was broken, I thought it would come down or come up all the way to 16 minimum. But then this here, that green top band is here, the green bottom band was there, the green internal resistance rail, together with the blue resistance, so that's 3 touches on that blue, started to bring it back. And the purple one, you can see this here, didn't let it pass 4 touches, and then on Friday it started another big sell-off. And the golden bottom band, let me show you here, even the golden bottom band is not really holding. So I thought maybe the golden bottom band will provide some support, but it's not really doing it. At the close it's already forcing it to break. So what we have here is, this is again, I switched to the longer term 4-hourly chart. It's always log scale on the price axis. So here the red support, you can see the previous touches have always provided some support, but right now it looks like it's breaking it. The green bottom band is the next major potential support. So not potential actually, I mean you can see here the 2 touches there, 2 touches here. So the next potential support, next bounce, I believe, is going to come at the marginal low right here. So this is the low, this is another low, and this is another low. And even I'm going to give you, this is of course futures, 12,900. I expect a big bounce off that level, maybe 400 or 500 points. But then after that, I think if the green bottom band after that breaks, then the blue bottom band, so the blue top band is here, the blue bottom band is going to be the next potential support, and that level is 12,000. Okay, and ultimately the red, but it's not there yet. So the major supports are the green one, and then if that one breaks, the blue one for a major bull flag. So you can see here, I know it's a lot of lines, but every line you have to consider on its own. Every line is a different formation. So that's sometimes, as in the Dow Jones example, when lines come together, this is like a double support, right? The red and green. So if it comes here, that makes it a higher probability trade if they come together on the same level, and then that would make it a double support, which makes the trade more probable. Russell. So I think the Russell gave the most, let's say, convincing reversal. So I'm going to explain it now to you. Right here. So this here. Okay. Let me put this in golden color. Okay. So this was the previous resistance. okay, was sorry, previous support broken, back tested, and I said this is when the golden resistance breaks. The last hurdle is going to be the green one, which was an invisible resistance at that moment. So the bottom band had two touches. This is where it started, and the trend's top band was not really very clean yet. So I thought, if this green top band, the invisible resistance, is completely ignored without forming the green channel, then there is a very good chance that it's going to get to 2100, 2100, and ultimately 2150. That's where the real melt up will start. I kept on using the word melt up, and then I said, of course, the real run has to go. Like, I'm going to change my mind if it cannot get to the 2150 level in the next one or 2 weeks. And that's exactly what happened. It's not coming to that level because the green top band held, and then the purple bottom band, top band, the bottom band was broken. So that's like a bear flag inside the green. Even the green bottom band is breaking to the downside now. So that's even more bearish. What we have here is the blue support now is coming in play again. So the blue sideways resistance, sideways resistance, yes. And I'll show you like this. Okay. I'm going to put it a bit more cleaner lines. So this here, that previous supports right there, they held, and it's coming to that level at 1900. 1850 is going to be the last line in the sand, and that's this line. Okay, so let's have a look if that one gets tested. And then if it bounces, then that would be the a major support. But it's hard to say now. So this level, I think this level is going to get tested, definitely that blue support. And if it does break, the red one will be the next, really the final resort for a major run to start. But it does look quite bearish right now. And we'll see if this red support together with this here, I mean, that 850 level, we'll see if that one holds. Because the green channel, which is a potential bull flag, is breaking to the downside, that is also very, very bearish. FTSE, I'll show you what is happening on the short term. Look, long term, this blue support was broken during the Ukraine war news. But then it recovered, back tested that blue broken support twice, and then finally it managed to break to the upside and got to the previous highs. What we have here is the green support was broken, back tested, following the bounce off the golden bottom band, and now the golden bottom band is broken. So this golden channel was a bear flag, sorry, bull flag potential, but it's now failed entirely, which means, and there is a big gap at 7,000, we may have a big down move, and I think we will, all the way to 7,000. That's 486 points from the close of yesterday, close of Friday. So the fact that this this here is failed is very bearish on its own. Okay, as simple as that. And the blue support has been breached way too many times. That's why I don't think it's going to hold very long, even if it tests excuse me, even if it gets tested and it causes a bounce, then later on it should come down further to fill that gap. Dax here. So the Dax reversal came right at the blue and the purple resistance rail. That double resistance held. Okay, that rail held. And then it came down. So it's this black little resistance. So I will show you now Okay, 1, 2, 3 touches on the top and it's coming down. The red support rail is broken. You can see here 1, 2, 3 touches and it's now broken. And the golden internal support is broken. You can see here, which makes the golden bottom band is the next target, which with the black broken bull flag. So this broken bull flag was back tested twice, as you can see here, right? And then it pushed on higher, and I think it's now coming back for another back test, and the next potential support on the golden bottom band is 13,650. I thought it would be coming down all the way to 13,500, but which may happen too, because, and the reason is this gap here. So this little gap is at 13,500, and try to fill it, but there is still a little gap. You can see it's not filled completely. So that 13,500 level may get tested, which means the golden bottom band is not really gonna hold, or even if it holds, it will then later on be broken. So this is all about the indices, the major indices from US and Europe. And DAX final, the comment that I want to make here is this green long-term broken support, yeah, this level, just below 15,000 euros. It was back tested twice. Okay, that level all the way from 2021, you know, that's a very critical. Was broken, back tested, and it came down. Same thing, back tested, it came down again. You can see here. So unless DAX breaks back above 15,000 euros, there will be no bullish call. So it is still quite bearish, or at least it's a choppy period like this. Okay, let's have a look at commodities now. Oil, I reckon the blue support, the blue bottom band, will get tested eventually, but the real question is, will it be able to break the green and then come back to the blue top band at 115 and then come back all the way down to the blue, or is it going to come down to the blue? The red one is not really one of my favorite lines. I mean, I'm just keeping there as a reference in case it gets tested, bounces, and then breaks. That would be the support break. It's not really a support yet with only 2 touches. That one I don't count as a touch. So, and there is a gap at 91.90. So this gap, yeah, this gap here, it tried to fill it twice. So this is the first trial. This is the second trial. They both failed to fill it completely. So this here is still an open gap at 91.90, and that's why I think there is still more downsides. There's a potential to touch that blue bottom band to fill this gap and then rally. There is a potential. So at 91.90 you should be expecting a big bounce towards 110, to be honest. Or again, even if it gets to the blue top band at 115, it may come down $20 to the blue bottom band. So I reckon this rectangle formation, it's going to be a rectangle. I don't think it's not a rectangle yet. Obviously the bottom band has 2. This is the first touch. If it gets there 115 and come down, that will be the formation. So it starts a reversal. I would short that reversal to target 91.90. okay, so let's talk about maybe yeah, this is Brent oil. I don't see Brent oil coming below the blue support for a very long time. So that blue support is at 85. I don't think it's going to come down for a long time below it. And the reason is because you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. This is from 2008. So the purple bull flag was broken, and that's where I said it's not going to come down back inside that purple channel for a long time. And now what I'm seeing is that red broken resistance, and it may get as a back test. And at $85 I'm going to be a big buyer of oil because of this support, and I reckon it's going to be a major support. The current support is the blue one. You can see here the blue broken resistance. It was back tested twice and they both held. And we'll see if it can come down to the green and then rally again. So that green one is a kind of a wedge. You can see that green is a wedge, and you can see 3 touches here. That the last touch caused a major reversal. So that to me is a wedge in the making. And we'll see if it's bottom band and the wedge, the bottom edge of the wedge, if it causes a bounce, we'll see that would, I mean, that will become a buy signal for me. So natgas is a little bit confusing. I'm talking too much today. You can really put it on to fast, what is it called, speed, 125, 150. I sound funny, but you may want to do that to go through the channel charts very quickly. So this green resistance, you can see it was broken. So there's too many lines, I know, but this is daily chart, okay? And this black top band is around 950, which makes it a potential target and resistance, right? So, but the way it can get there, and of course this purple top band, so the purple bottom band is here. The purple top band together with the black is at 950. And I reckon it may get there, and then a reversal from there is going to be quite brutal. So, but it's a long shot right now. If it gets there, we'll see. We'll decide on the price action. On the shorter term, this here, oops, right, this blue channel, the top band, the bottom band was very, very accurate, and that's where this broke. And I gave a bearish signal, came back, and it couldn't back test it properly at 225, at 725. I thought it would back test and then we could short, but it didn't get there. Now the red bottom band, that support, and the green at 640, 635, depending on, and the golden, you can see here, the golden previous resistance, 1, 2, 3 touches, right there. Okay, it's coming for a back test on that, and I think this 640, 635, 640 is very, very strong support. It's going to become a very strong support. Just watch the price action from the minimum level of 635, 636, 640, and even here it's already bouncing a little bit. So I reckon it's not going to come below 630. That's how I see it. And before 630, it's going to start another run towards 750, and then possibly a bit more, let's say, chopping around, and then 950 ultimately. So this can become a choppy period because this rally has been quite significant, very, very, and after such strong rallies, it has to consolidate before it rallies again. So I'm just saying, this green support should be holding, and this broken resistance, not support, but it's going to become a support in my view, because this green, you can see here, right there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, broken. Now it's coming for a back test, and I don't think it's going to drop below 630. Gold, it had broken this red support and back tested it, and it came down. The blue one is a potential bull flag, and the green bottom band it may get tested at 1890, which is the previous lows right here at 1890, and then the green bottom band together with the blue, and this level obviously is kind of a demand zone, and then after that I reckon we may get another big push. So this is the level. I'm going to give you the exact level on this is futures chart, futures data, 1889. Yeah, 1889. You can see here, this is quite a strong level for support anyway. And ultimately, look, on the long term. I'm going to show you the daily chart. When it touched the blue top band, okay, to me that was a potential resistance because the bottom band had 3 touches. This is the first touch, and I said if we see a reversal, that's going to come down pretty hard, and that's exactly what happened. Now to get to that blue top band, maybe the green bottom band will hold at 1890, and we're going to get to that blue top band one more time. That's the idea, okay? And of course this blue channel is a major bull flag in the making. It's not broken yet. Silver, the purple channel is the bull flag in the making as a major. This is 2020 August. 2 touches there, 2 touches here. We may get another touch. I'm not dismissing that idea at the bottom, man. We may get another touch. I can't dismiss it. Unlikely, at least in the short run. So what I have in mind is that it's going to come down to the backtest of the green broken channel. So that's another bull flag that was broken, backtested. You can see deep backtest. We may get another backtest together with the red and golden. So those are the triple support: green, red, golden, and that level is 2340, I think. 2345. If we get a test on that 2345 or 2340 and rally and break that red bull flag, that's going to be a huge rally towards $30. So that's my expectation from silver. Forex, Euro US dollar has come down quite a bit again, and the red bottom band is at 106. This is the COVID crash. This is 106. So and the golden top band, so this is a daily chart, okay? Only the break of the golden top band above 121, 122 is going to look very bullish. Otherwise it's looking quite bearish. And more importantly, this is here a 40-year channel, okay, which is broken just recently. This here, the top band, this is 1980. Of course, it depends on how accurate my charts are. With the long term, yeah, many people argue that log scale is not important, it can't be used, but I beg to differ. The top band here, okay, bottom band, the COVID crash tested the bottom band here, and now you can see it's broken and back tested. So the black channel's break to the downside clearly is a bearish signal. The more, I mean, it turned bearish for me when the failure, this breakout, this was the breakout, and it broke back in. So this red mega channel, I thought this is the mega bull flag that is broken, so it's going to get to that 160 level in the coming years. But price is everything, and when it came back inside the channel, this red broken bull flag, mega one, I'm just this is a sloppy channel, okay? I'm just showing you the breakout failed miserably, and that's why I think I'm a little bit more bearish now on euro, unless it breaks back into the black mega, like giant trend. If it breaks back into it again and gets to 21.21, then that would be massive, obviously massively bullish. But so far it's not nice, it's not looking nice here. Short term, again, I'm going to show you the red bottom band is the last man standing. So let's put it on the 8 hourly. Yeah, no, doesn't want to do it. Just a second. So this is the daily chart again. So the red bottom band is at 106 or just below it. If it touches and gets there to break it, then it would look, at least for the medium term, bullish. Pound sterling. Okay, the previous bull flag potential was this one. The top band was there, the bottom band was here, but it was completely ignored, so I deleted that one. The bottom band has 3 touches. This is now coming towards for a 4th touch. The top band is there. So to me, this still may turn into a bull flag, and the bottom band touch is going to be around 128, and clearly the break of the golden support, you can see here 1, 2, 3 touches, it was broken, and we'll see if the blue support holds at 128 and then rallies. But then the red top band together with the golden may turn into very strong resistance to bring it back down again. So those are the levels I would be watching. At least the back test of that golden is going to be a short, to be honest. I mean, like, it's going to be very strong resistance, that one, and then to bring it down probably. Kiwi looked bullish at the break of the green top band, but then failed very, very miserably here. And now the blue bear flag was broken, back tested. Yeah, that's the back test, the back test. But then it's the internal resistance held again, and then moved down. Now the red bottom band is getting tested right here. So this red one is a potential bull flag, or a kind of at least a downtrend that may break to the upside. And of course the broken golden resistance and its back test, this is coming for a second back test, and ultimately the line in the sand is this golden zone here, and that zone has to hold for a bullish turn to break the green top band for good. Otherwise it may come down to the green bottom band one more time. Aussie dollar, this is a very critical chart in my view. First, the golden support, okay, that held 1, 2, 3, 4 times already. The blue channel is a bull flag that has been broken and got back tested 3 times, 1, 2, and this one came quite close. And then this is here is a spin-off little bull flag, top band 2 touches, bottom band 2, 3 touches, and that's why it has to be broken to the upside for a major run. But what it's doing right now is that it broke this green support, came down pretty hard, and now even the purple bottom band is breaking to the downside. You can see here the purple bottom band, and it's broken, so which means it's like really big selling pressure here. And the bearish signal, the bearish view, would break the golden support at 707 against US dollar. So yeah, right at 7 and 07, and if it does break, it would really tank pretty hard again. Okay, the bullish signal would be to break that blue top band for good, and that level is currently around 74. So yeah, it looks bearish now on the short term and even on the medium term, because this here is driving the price down. What is everybody's looking for is the XY, and I think 102.550, which is the golden and green, that's like a double resistance. It's not going to rest before it gets there at 102.56 or 58. So that's the target really, for it to get there, and then maybe a reversal from there to break the golden, and then ultimately the green one as well. But you can see here that green one later on, its top band may get tested one more time. This is the COVID, and we may get a revisit on that COVID high. So I'm going to show you like this. Right, okay, so that COVID high may get revisited. That level was 104, around 104. So minimum target is 102.56. US dollar Japanese yen is the major break was the blue resistance. That is from 1985. You can see it was broken, back tested, and it rallied. Now the green mega resistance, that's also from 1986-87, is broken, which explains why US dollar Japanese yen is surging like there is no tomorrow. Japanese yen is getting hammered big time. The golden top band is at 133.50, and that's exactly where I think it's going before it starts in a major pullback. In my view, the golden bottom band, the top band is 133.50-ish. So, okay, that was quite a lot on the normal markets. Now let's have a look at Bitcoin. The green, sorry, the long-term view I'm going to show you. I don't want to get into the details. The green bottom band and the golden, that's the major potential support level. This is the COVID crisis. So hard to be very accurate on the golden bottom band, where the golden bottom band is going to be tested right here or there. I think this is the level where it's going to test, and that level is around 31,700, 31,800, especially if it can break that blue channel to the downside, and that's a bear flag. Around 31,800, I think I think we'll see a bottom out to rally back to 74. So this is where it's going to start a major run. So the golden channel on Ethereum is breaking to the downside. 1, 2, 3 touches. 1, 2 touches there. It's breaking to the downside, which is why it's going to get to that red bottom band next, I believe, and that's like 2,600. We will probably see a bounce, maybe a few hundred. And then if this green resistance holds, I think the ultimate target is still at blue bottom band, which is at 2,100. And that is also coinciding, just like Bitcoin, it's coinciding with this golden bottom band. The top band is here, the golden bottom band. So that level, if it gets tested together, I think it's going to run to 6,300 quite fairly quickly, and then even later on it may break it to the upside. So to me, 2,100 is the target, and also the level to buy. 2,100, 2,200. Hard to be very accurate. Zcash here, it had broken this red resistance and back tested it. So we'll see if it can push, but ultimately if we see another dive, the what is it, 60 level, around 60, 61, it is the black bottom band. So 1, 2, 3 touches there, 2 touches there. If it gets to 61, buy it to target 380. In my view, the blue resistance, the blue resistance here is going to be broken, but first the black bull flag has to be broken to the upside, and then the red one will come, the blue one will come, but I don't think they stand a chance if the black bull flag breaks to the upside, and the breakout would happen at 230, 240 level. Luna is the champion, and it's still like before, it made new all-time highs, while others are, and they are still very much deep in correction mode. The red support shouldn't be broken for more upside, and this blue one is a potential bull flag. So if it gets there, comes back down and breaks out, that is a bull flag in the making. Sandbox here, the green channel. So when it was touching around 8, so that 850, I said it's going to test a major wall, and we're going to start a major correction, because the top bottom band was this, the top band was here. Okay, it was very, very obvious resistance coming up, and that's exactly what happened. Later on it lost 70-80%, so it dropped now to 270 from 8 to 270. That's quite a loss, right? That's how channels work. The black support is still holding, and the green bottom band is still holding too, but barely, to be honest. it's not really rallying either. It has to, as soon as possible, it has to rally to break this golden resistance. As simple as that. This golden resistance with 1, 2, 3 touches, it has to be broken to the upside. Otherwise, if it breaks this green and the black, which is happening right now, and the red bull flags breakout fails, then yes, it's going to come down to 1, I believe. That's also possible. So then I would be looking into the parallel line of the golden right here. I'm not doing it now, but it's going to be the parallel line of that golden for the next potential bull flag. Cardano is inside this blue bull flag. Still no breakout. And the real bearish one was when it broke that black uptrend to the downside and came down pretty hard. Matic had broken this black support right there, and it backtested it, so it's not really breaking to the upside. It's coming down. For a rally, it has to break back above it. This green support zone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches, it's still holding, but any move below, I think it's going to open the way for the blue bottom man at 75 cents. And Solana is not really honoring this blue channel. Its bottom band is not really holding and causing a major run. So I'm losing faith in this uptrend. The green one is a potential bull flag. So the sideways action is continuing. Maybe it wants to test the green bottom band first one more time and then rally. Very bad avalanche. 1, 2, 3. The black support held for a while, caused the bounce, but then now it's broken. So this black support is gone, and I think the blue bottom man will be next. This is not avalanche, this is avalanche. I don't know whatever the difference. You guys know better than me. I'm only looking at lines, okay? Technical. Monero, when it broke at 205, when it broke the red wedge, you know, that red wedge at 205 was broken. I gave the signal and it came all the way to 280. Now it's pulling back a bit. Will it come back all the way for a back test? Possible. And that would be a major buy signal, to be honest, at 170 to rally again. Okay, this green resistance has been broken too many times and it's time to delete that one actually. Yeah. Ripple, I'm not really very keen on this. The green support is breaking to the downside, so Ripple looks bearish to me. Chile's, again, not really very convinced on this. The golden channel was broken as a little bull flag, but on the bearish view, the blue uptrend was broken. So we may get another test on the black, and then rally to the black top band, and that level is 13-14 cents. Tezos here had broken that red bull flag, but it's now back testing it. It may test the green bottom band before it rallies, or the golden. So if they both break, then actually it's game over for this green uptrend and the potential support at around 240, 250. Okay, any move below 240 is going to look very bad for Tezos. This is PYR Vulcan Forged, that red one after the break of the blue channel. You can see here that blue bull flag breakout, but then the red bear flag is holding. So any move to break it to the downside may look very bearish again. And this is Wild the World. Here the golden top band has to be broken to the upside for a major run to start. Shiba had broken the golden channel to the upside, but no run. Any move to the green bottom band, that would be potential support. The previous supports, you can see they may break, but then the green bottom band may hold to start a big run. Dogecoin Doge, whatever how that is called. The green resistance has to be broken for more upside, and you can see here the blue support, which held 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever touches. Of course, it has to hold. If it breaks to the downside, then it wouldn't look very nice, would it? So this blue support is the line in the sand. If it breaks to the downside, it may come down all the way to the green bottom band, which is going to be 3 cents. Polkadot had broken the black bear wedge, but it's failed to follow through. We may get a test on the red bottom band, and that level together with the black, okay, that level is going to be a double support, which is around 1240. So watch 1240, 1250 for Polkadot bottom out. AVAX here is looking very precarious because the red support is breaking, and the break out of the black bull flag looked good, but now it's failing that back test as well. So if it breaks below 70, I think it may slide pretty hard all the way to 35. So just be aware of that, and don't fall in love with your coins. Phantom, same story. The green bottom band, so the top band was here, the green bottom band together with the blue, you can see the previous resistance broken, back tested. So first back test, second, and this is third and fourth and fifth back test on the blue, and the green had the green bottom band 3 touches. This is at a very precarious level. If this level breaks, and that, I mean, if it drops below 103, that's going to look very bearish to touch that red bottom band at least one more time, which is why it has to rally to break the red top band as soon as possible to get to the green. So this level is quite dangerous now for Phantom. All right, it's been a long video. I hope everybody had gathered, you know, if you have benefited a little bit from it, I'll be very happy. Take care. Have a good rest of the weekend. Bye, guys.